Alright, so we got another video for you guys today. We're going to be cutting open some cold water agates. So, Josiah, here, which one do we want to do first? These are all just one Josiah's picked out.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to do the smallest.
we'll start with...
do two at a time.
Cut a couple at a time? Okay, so we'll start with these two. So this one here looks like it's might be promising. It's got some little spots on this side. If you guys can see those, almost like little eyes. Little window there, that looks like mostly quartz. So we'll see. In cold water agates, you really never know what you're gonna excuse me, what you're gonna get. So yeah, so we got this one here. This one's got a lot of that limonite staining on it. But it looks like it might have some eyes in it. Some little eye agate features. So let's go ahead and cut them, see what we get. Alright, so I went ahead and cut them. Let's see what we got. Ooh, real dark. And it is not zooming in. There we go. It's interesting. That limonite goes in really deep on this one. See if I can zoom in a little bit for you guys. It's really mossy. This one's kind of mossy. Yeah. Yeah, not a whole lot there. This one here felt kind of quartzy on one side. It went really quick. Oh, that's really pretty. One's actually got some nice mossy features. You can actually see down inside it right here at the bottom. But it's got some banding in there. A little bit of banding in there. This one's better than I thought it was going to be. And once you get over here, it kind of turns into like white, more like chert. That's an interesting one. Yeah, typically with these cold water agates, you get that kind of flowery agate. I don't know if you call that like flower agate. And then sometimes there'll be more like eyes in there. So, all right, cool. Which one should we cut next?
I'm gonna cut these two, getting rid of all the little ones.
These two. So we're gonna start. I guess we're starting with the smallest and going on to the biggest ones. So this one's kind of round. It's hard to say what's gonna be inside this one. Sort of featureless on the outside. Little nodule. Another little nodule here. This one, I feel like the ones that have this limonite on the outside tend to be a little bit better. So hopefully it'll be a good one. We'll see. Alright, let's cut them. Alright, so we went ahead and cut them. This limonite stained one was a very hard cut, so I think that's a good sign. Let's go ahead and see what we got. I see a little bit of red in there. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, wow. That's actually really nice.
Look at it with a telescope, it'll look way nicer.
Yeah, a microscope you mean?
Yeah.
Telescope might not really help much. That's got the weird little thing in there. I wouldn't call it banding. I don't know what that is. Some kind of fossil, maybe. But yeah, you can see some of those little eyes in there. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that one. A lot of that flowery agate stuff around the edges. Huh. That's actually a pretty nice one there. Alright, and then this one went really, really fast. The smooth one here. So, and yeah, it's mostly quartz, looks like. Not a whole lot going on inside this one. Just kind of quartzy. Kind of what I figured. Usually the whiter ones tend to be more quartzy. Alright, which two next?
I'm going to do these two.
Alright, let's cut these two. This guy here. It's really hard to say what's going to be inside this one. I have a feeling it'll be more quartzy. And this one, yeah, I think this one will be pretty quartzy too. But hopefully I'm wrong. Let's see. We'll find out in a minute. Alright, so we had two really fast cuts this time. The big one was super fast. Felt like a geode on one side. So let's go ahead and see what we got.
I like to have something in it.
Ooh, really, it's really gunky. It's quartz, but it's really, yeah, a little bit of a geode there. That's why it was so fast. It's not a real nice geode though. It's just really junky. Junky and gunky. And then the other one, this one went pretty fast as well. Can we see it? Alright. Yep, quartz. Just a quartz nodule. Alright. Which two next? Getting to some better ones now, I think. Alright, these guys here. Alright. I'll do this one first. This one I think might be quartz. Looks quartzy to me. And then this one here, you can kind of see some eyes right there on the top. A little tiny window there, so I think this one might be pretty decent. I'm gonna try to make a big cut all around this one. We'll see what we get. Alright, so see you guys in a minute. Alright, so I haven't looked at them yet, but they both felt pretty good. The one I thought would be really quartzy actually was a harder cut. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Ooh, that's interesting. There's all kinds of stuff going on in there. It got some little geode pockets in there. And a little gunky part right in the middle. I don't really see any banding in there. It looks like mostly quartz. Or chalcedony. I don't see any crystal structure, so it's more of a chalcedony. But yeah, I don't really see any banding in there. Do you, Josiah?
Nope.
That's interesting, though. That's an interesting one. Alright, so this one here I think is going to be pretty good. But that's okay. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Oh, that's actually really pretty. This one's got a good amount of banding on it.
Beautiful geode pocket.
Yeah, a little geode pocket there. I think the geode pocket's a little bigger on the other half. We'll look at that in just a minute, but yeah, it's got some nice banding going on in there. A little bit of pink and almost like a peach color in there. Cool. Let's look at the other half. Oh yeah, this has got a nice little quartzy geode pocket. Look at all those spots in there. That is cool. Let me zoom in on this one for you guys. You guys can see a little bit better. But see those spots in there. They're really interesting. I don't know if that helps any. But... Alright. So I got 3 left. I'm going to go ahead and cut these last. Hopefully we save the best for last. I think first I will do this one. This one's, it's heavy. It's really hard to say. I think it might be quartzy though. I really don't know. Almost looks like a little geode pocket there or something. This one feels like a good one. I have a good feeling about this one. And this one I have a really good feeling about because it has all this botryoidal stuff on the outside of it right here. And then on the other side over here we got the same thing. So I'm going to try to cut this one. And on the back it has more. So I'm going to try to cut this one right between this face and this face. Go right down the middle. And hopefully we'll get some really nice cold water banding in there. So we'll see what we get. Alright, so we went ahead and cut them. This one cut really fast and it sounds hollow. So let's see what we got.
Wow.
Ooh, we got a nice little agate geode. That's a really nice one. Nice botryoidal inside of there. Cool. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's pretty. Huh. Cool. That's not bad. Huh. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, what do we got here?
Yeah.
What? Another geode? Why is it so yellow? It's not yellow on the outside, but it's yellow on the inside. That's really strange. Usually they're the opposite. Usually they're yellow on the outside and white on the inside. But that's definitely more of an agate. Chalcedony with all the little white spots in there. But look at that yellow. That's cool. That's kind of pretty. It's like a yellow quartz. Yellow druzy quartz in that geode pocket. That's crazy. That's different. And this one here, not as much of a geode pocket, but still that crazy yellow color. That's interesting. Alright, now this one I'm hoping is the best one. Hopefully we save the best for last. Let's see what we got.
Wow.
Oh. Oh wow. Let me wash it. That's actually really pretty. Look at all those eyes in there. It's like the whole thing is eyes. Let me zoom in. If that helps you guys any. But it's definitely got a lot of banding in there. It's definitely got a good amount of banding. That's crazy. It's kind of brecciated over here. Kind of broken a little bit, unfortunately. But yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, this is just beautiful, this side here. Probably could just cut this broken part off the end and just so it stands up like that, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, the whole thing is eyes. It's crazy. That's an interesting one right there. Alright, well, I hope you guys liked this video. And if you did, like and subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one.